حبيبنا الكريم حبيب.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Innal hamdalillahi nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa na'udzu billahi min syururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina may yahdihillahu fala mudhillalah wa may yudlil fala hadiyalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh la nabiyya ba'da amma ba'du. Thanks God for the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has bestowed His grace and gift on all of us. We don't forget to give the series of salawat greeting to the spirit of the Lord of nature, namely great Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam bilafaz Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. Well, the Sultan, my team here, I want to deliver my lecture entitled The Spirit of Demanding Knowledge. Masirul Muslimin rahimakumullah. Let us always increase our piety and obedience and worship to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala to always be blessed by Allah. As for increasing piety, then of course we must be willing to learn, willing to recite the Quran and want to gain knowledge. All knowledge make you closer to Allah. Whether it is in the form of the signs of worship mahdoh, such as procedure for praying, reading the Quran, fasting, and pilgrimage, or other science and technologies. The word science comes from the Arabic alima ya'lamu ilman, which means to understand something, or it also comes from kala alam, which means to give a thing for hint, which means knowledge. Science is the whole conscious effort to investigate, discover, and improve human understanding of the various aspects of reality in the human world. Every Muslim is required to seek knowledge. This is in accordance with the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Talibul ilmi faridatan ala kulli muslim. Seeking knowledge is an obligation for every individual Muslim. Knowledge is the key to all goodness. Knowledge is a means to fulfill what Allah has commanded human. A person's faith and deeds are not perfect except with knowledge. There are many virtues of seeking knowledge, among which Allah will raise the degree of those who are knowledgeable. The degree of the knowledgeable person is not only raised in this world but also in the hereafter. With knowledge, it will make it easier for someone to get to heaven, which the more often we seek knowledge, then we will know more about many things. Although it is true that the priority in studying is studying religion knowledge, especially the science of faith and Islam, and the knowledge of Allah. However, Muslims should not simply ignore other science, because without knowledge, Muslim will only be backward compared to other peoples on this earth. Ladies and gentlemen I love, with the knowledge of our happiness, we will feel. With knowledge, we can also achieve happiness in the afterlife, as stated in the hadith of the Prophet which read, Man aradat dunya fa'alayhi bil ilmi, wa man aradal akhirata fa'alayhi bil ilmi, wa man aradahuma fa'alayhi bil ilmi. Meaning, whoever want to work, then let him master knowledge. Whoever want the hereafter, let him master knowledge. And whoever want good or work and the hereafter, let him master knowledge. Hadis riwayat Ahmad. The more we have knowledge, the need and happiness of the world can be embraced, as well as the hope of happiness in the hereafter we can feel. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, seeking knowledge is of utmost importance, especially for young people who are still in school or college like us. There is no reason to be lazy in studying, because learning or seeking knowledge is an obligation for all of us. However, the future of this nation is on our shoulders, so we must study deeply. The main task of a student is not study. In studying requires sacrifice of time, energy, and money. We need to spend time and energy reading books, doing assessment, taking madrasah exam, and so on. Students also need to spend money to buy books, stationery, uniform, etc. But believe me, all the sacrifice we give now, we will feel the result in the future. We in life have two kinds, namely happy now, difficult later, or difficult now, happy later. Seeking knowledge sometimes we feel tired, but the benefit will be felt when we are adult. Knowledge will lead us to achieve what we want. We as students must focus on learning, because nowadays there are many things that can interfere with studying, such as dating, playing games, social media, and socializing. Live wisely in the use of fun. Don't just use it to play games and open social media. You have to prepare them for worship and study. In seeking knowledge, it must be accompanied by good moral and manner. A student must maintain his moral with parent, teacher, fellow friend, and the surrounding environment. This a short lecture about the spirit. This a short lecture about the spirit of studying that can be delivered on this occasion. However, we can all continue to learn without feeling lazy, so that we can feel the pleasure of having knowledge. Finally, however, this short lecture can remind us of the importance of studying more and less, and sorry. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.